What's up, everybody? This is Connor Williams for the Los Angeles Rams running back, and I'm tuned in with the Fantasy Football Counselor.
Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday and happy weekend. Got a short but exciting video here packed with a lot of knowledge for you. We are talking about count them, five deeper sleepers you want to target on your rosters that have massive upside. Okay, very, very important video. Straight to the point. I want to get this information to you guys, so make sure you guys target these guys because there could be some value here depending on how you draft your league, how many bench spots you have, or how your draft is going. You may have room for a couple of these guys. Some of these guys may boom, some of them they may bust, but I definitely see some ceiling, and I'm going to explain why the ceiling is solid for these guys. If you're new to the channel, guys, smash it, tap it, slap it, hit that thumbs up. Very, very important. And most importantly, guys, grab the 16-round draft session where you get all the sleepers, all the breakouts, all the optimal players, and you're literally going to be light years ahead of the sheep in your league. So grab 16 rounds. It is an absolute game changer, and grab a ticket to the summit. We are under less than 2 weeks away. I'm looking at the calendar here. August 21st is the date. It's all online. It's a virtual summit. We've got Kyron Williams, Trey Benson, Pat Frymuth, Rashid Shaheed. Come hang out with us, guys. Tajay Spears. Come hang out with us online in this live podcast and listen to this. Once you get a ticket, you're entered for a PS5 giveaway. So grab your ticket to the summit, and you can add that onto your 16 rounds for the best deal. I've linked it below. Okay, guys? Hit the thumbs up. Turn on the bell. I do lives every night, 8:30 during the week, and we have a show every morning at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday all year long, okay? So let's get to it, guys. I'm excited to dive into these sleepers. Drop a comment below. Let's make it interactive. The first sleeper that's got a ton of upside that I'm liking, and I'll tell you why, is Will Levis. Now, especially in a super flex league or in a two-quarterback league, you may want to consider this guy. He's a big dude, man, 6'3", 220 plus pounds. He's sitting as QB 24, literally going undrafted in one quarterback leagues. Now, why do I like him? Last year, he never really got going. He had 8 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He still maintained a ratio where he didn't throw as many picks, which is good. 1,800 yards, but he never really got going. They've upgraded his O-line. Tajay Spears is going to be integrated for more checkdowns and receiving. Looks like he's using Pollard if you watched the preseason game last night. That's a whole other discussion. I believe Tajay will emerge there. He's the one that got the touchdown yesterday, but they are using Pollard more than I thought. Looks like a 50-50 split, as they said, as advertised. So it's up to Tajay to really emerge there, which I think he's going to be the one. Still a lot of rushing volume available for those guys. Going back to Levis here, man, I'm telling you, the guy, what I liked about him is he actually had a bit of a nose for the end zone near the goal line. He rushed, got hit pretty hard, got back up, showed strength, showed some versatility there, which was really, really nice. And he connected with Calvin Ridley, who I think is a major sleeper as well. If you are looking at drafts in round 6 or after, looking for that wide receiver one, I think Ridley's going to be amazing value. So I look at Levis, and I've got him in a super flex league. I'm confident because I loaded up on running backs heavy in this particular super flex. Levis is like my QB2, and I've got Bijan. Who else do I have? Saquon and Jahmyr Gibbs as my running back. So, dude, I'm loaded at running back. I'm loaded at every other position, but where quarterback, because I waited, I was able to get Levis. I mean, it could be boom or bust, but I do definitely see some stealing there for the reasons I explained, okay? Number 2 here, this guy isn't really on my radar. Hasn't been, but I noticed him more and more in preseason. And if my theory that Christian McCaffrey gets hurt this year, which I believe he will, already has been banged up with the calf strain, apparently he's good to go week 1. I still think Jordan Mason is going to be a factor. Now, this guy, I believe, is an undrafted guy. His college stats were average. He never rushed over 1,000 yards. I get it. But currently sitting as, like RB 77. Last year, only 40 attempts, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns on the ground. His max college touchdowns per year were 10. So again, like, he hasn't really wowed us, but he's a big, strong dude, like 5'11", 220 pounds, whatever he is. And he looked good in preseason yesterday, and he looked good every time he touches the ball when he played last season, right? He is the guy that right now, as of right now, is in line to be the RB behind Christian McCaffrey. The other guys get banged up. Isaac Grenda was drafted. They had some good combine times. Could be a sleeper as well. I've got him stashed as well. But Jordan Mason could be the direct plug and play as soon as Christian McCaffrey goes down. And with that offense, I think he does pretty well and succeeds because he knows the offense heading, I think, into his 3rd year. Again, we're talking deep sleepers. This guy is like an insurance policy for Christian McCaffrey, which I believe Christian McCaffrey will go down. And as of right now, the way that it sits right now, I'm not saying I'm crazy on him. We're talking early August, right? He is in line to be the RB2 behind Christian McCaffrey the way that it sits, barring any type of injury to him or anyone else, okay? Except for Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey gets hurt, Jordan Mason could emerge. Just on your radar. Again, I'm not crazy about this guy, but there could be something there when CMC does go down, which I believe Christian McCaffrey does go down. That's why this guy is kind of on my radar, okay? Number 3 here. Just posted a video of him on IG. If you're not following on IG at Fantasy Football Counselor, follow there. I have a Discord group. I've linked it below. If you haven't joined the Discord group, guys, I'm breaking news on there. That's the place where you get, not direct access, but that's where I chat with you guys directly in a sense, right? You guys, it's almost like I'm texting you. So join the Discord below. Very, very important. Again, I'm reposting a lot of stuff. If there's anything on my mind, I'm not afraid to say it in the Discord group. I don't hold back there. So join the Discord. It's free right below. You guys are going to love it, okay? The next guy here is Braylon Allen. Guys, Braylon Allen, go back again on my IG, watch the video, okay, on Braylon Allen. This is very, very important. The guy is good. Now, I looked at his college numbers. Not bad, man. He was a 4th-round pick, okay? In his 2022 season, that was his best season. 11 touchdowns on the ground, 1,242 yards on 230 attempts. He was a workhorse in college. The guy's a beast. He's, 6'2", 230, 40 pounds. The guy's a beast, okay? Monster guy. And go back and watch that clip. Again, that's only preseason. He's not playing against probably the top, defense or whatever. But listen, this guy was drafted for a reason. Unless the Jets, maybe the Jets know something we don't. I don't know. But the fact of, Breece's injury history in the past, I don't know, man. Like, I trust Breece. I like him, but there's something in my mind saying maybe don't trust him because of that injury before, the drafting of Braylon now. And what sucks for Braylon is that this guy could be a workhorse running back on any other team, except now he's kind of stuffed in behind Breece Hall. And I don't really, do handcuffs. But in this case, something telling me, gut feeling, if you do own Breece, make sure you do have Braylon Allen. Because I believe if Breece does go down, if it's a significant injury, Braylon Allen could be a league winner. That's what I'm feeling with Braylon Allen. I could be wrong. He could just be a straight backup and it's the complete Breece show. But if I'm right, and my gut feelings tell me that Braylon Allen is going to be integrated, he's going to dip into Breece Hall's value, right? That's very, very important. And not only that, if Breece goes down, you got yourself a league winner. Okay, now, again, I've talked about this before. Byjan or Breece, who do you like? I lean Byjan because I know what I'm getting with Algier. He sucks. They know that he sucked last year. 186 attempts wasted on Algier. It's not going to happen this year. Byjan takes a step up. Arthur Smith is gone. I know what I'm getting with Algier. I don't know what I'm getting with Braylon Allen. Again, he could be amazing, could be a 60-40 split for all we know. We don't know. You don't know what you don't know, and you're drafting Breece Hall as a top 6-7 pick. All I'm saying is I love Breece Hall, but just be cautious that Braylon Allen is a good running back. Just all it is about being aware. That's all it is, okay? I got 2 other amazing, potentially amazing sleepers. One of them is not as deep. The other guy is a deep sleeper going undrafted. Very important. Before I get to that, guys, you need to go get set up right now at mybookie.ag. This is the site I use and I trust. Use code FFC for all the perks, okay? All the perks, okay? MyBookie.ag is the site you want to go to. Use code FFC for Fantasy Football Counselor. Go right now, create an account, put down your first deposit. There's up to a $1,000 welcome bonus, guys. This is massive, okay? Go get set up. Get in on the action. We got football starting, preseason right now, Olympics, UFC's on all the time. Guys, there's so many things going on right now. You don't want to miss out. So, get in on the action, mybookie.ag. The code you want to use, FFC. I'm going to leave a scan code here as well for you. Go get in right now. This is the site I use. Jump right in right now. Again, you're set up for the whole season. Put down your first deposit, up to $1,000 welcome bonus. mybookie.ag. The code you want to use is FFC. For all the perks, guys, you're going to be very, very happy, okay? 2 more sleepers. Next one is Romeo Doubs. Love Romeo Doubs. And you're saying, well, Joe, he's not a major sleeper. We know who he is. Not too deep. He's not deep, but he's completely disrespected because he's sitting as wide receiver 3. He's the one that's doing the best out of camp. Now, we saw the big pass from Love to Dontavian Wicks. Everyone's talking about Wicks, but he's still the wide receiver 4. I'm not sold on Wicks. I'm not buying that preseason hype. Doubs is the one. He's been doing the best out of the camp. He was the one that Jordan Love relied on in the playoffs last year. Doubs has been on the team the longest. Dude, Doubs is the guy. Again, you're getting him for an immense value. You're getting him as a wide receiver 3, round 9, 10. That is sleeper, especially a deep sleeper for a wide receiver 1. Just grab Doubs later and don't worry, but just grab Doubs later, okay? And you're potentially getting a wide receiver 1. And here's the thing. You say, oh, that's so crazy and risky to go. Doubs, dude, round 9 or 8, 9, 10, 11, wherever he's coming off, okay? Depending on your league, how many people are in your league, right? Round 10, Dobbs, people are doing the same thing with Nico Collins round 2. And we know Diggs could be the alpha on that team. Or Dell, who got the touchdown in preseason. We don't know. You don't know what you don't know. And nobody's talking about avoiding Nico Collins or Diggs. Like, it's a crapshoot, right? Like, guys, understand this, guys. It is a major risk with those wide receiver guessing games in the early rounds. Don't play that game. If you want to play that game, grab Dobbs later, okay? If you want to play the guessing game. But I think it's more accurate to say Dobbs is the one. We're hearing it out of camp. You're getting some sort of clarification. With Nico, you're not. You're not getting clarification that Nico's the one. There's nothing like that. And you're spending a second round pick on him. It's crazy, guys. Start using logic, all right? Last one here. Big time sleeper, undrafted, 6'3", 205. Son of Jerry Rice is Brendan Rice. Currently, not really slated as a starter. Now they got Chark, Ladd McConkey, and Josh Palmer as the 3 starters. It looks like Quentin Johnson has fallen off the cliff. Now, the reason I say Brendan Rice is because Chark sucks. His years to wow us were not wowed. And so does Palmer. Palmer was never a true wide receiver 1 or a wide receiver 2. It's kind of like a wide receiver 3. All I'm saying is if Brendan Rice, with the mentorship of his dad, who's monitoring his situation closely, Jerry Rice is in on this, okay? Maybe there's some nepotism involved. If Brendan Rice proves he can be the man, he can get a lot of opportunity with the Chargers and emerge on this depth chart. Again, I'm not crazy on the situation right now, but the guys ahead of him aren't that good. Now, I'm all in on Ladd McConkey. That's my guy on the Chargers. But Chark has never been that amazing. Palmer's always been a complimentary. Now, Brendan Rice was a 7th round pick. His college stats weren't phenomenal. His best year, I think, was last year in college, where he had like 12 touchdowns, 791 yards, 41 receptions, something like that. It wasn't like amazing. His stats weren't like wow. But you got something here that could emerge as a big-time deep sleeper, could emerge on the depth chart, okay? Based on the talent around him, nobody else there. But it's up to Brendan Rice. He holds a future in his hand. He's really got to step up. But again, this is a deep sleeper stash or possibly a waiver wire wonder once and if he goes off, okay? Son of Brendan Rice, pedigree's there. Something could be there, okay? So that's Fantasy Football Sleepers 2024. Some deeper guys you want to get, minus Romeo Dobbs, still being disrespected, being considered the wide receiver 3. If you are new to the channel, smash it, tap it, slap it. Hope you guys have an amazing Sunday. Content coming to you guys daily. Grab the 16-round draft solution. I've linked it below. Go create an account on mybookie.ag, code FFC. And guys, fantasy football is back. It's time to get excited. Go get your draft set up. 16 rounds is going to get you guys set up to have an optimal roster. Grab 16 rounds, smash a thumbs up, drop a comment below. What's a deep sleeper you love and that you're stashing? I appreciate you guys. Have an outstanding Sunday. I'm out.